Yo, 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 what are you saying, Gabo Sports? So yeah, I thought I would do a quick video about Thomas Tuchel's appointment as the English coach. I don't want to do anything too long, just a quick, what would it be? Summary. But yeah, basically, what I want to talk about is the pushback from the English media regarding this appointment. Listen, I think when I initially heard about the appointment of Thomas Tuchel last night, I wasn't too moved by it. I can't lie. I was thinking to myself, to be honest, I've never been a big fan of Thomas Tuchel. I mean, bar the Chelsea, which is not, I don't want to downplay that for any of the Chelsea fans kill me. Winning the Champions League, I've never been impressed a whole lot by his managerial exploits. But yeah, so he won the Champions League. He seems like he's a decent cup manager, and I think that that it suits what England are trying to do, because obviously they're going into knockout tournaments, and that's the aim, to win a knockout tournament. But initially, I was thinking to myself, I don't know, maybe they could have went for Eddie Howe or stuck with Lee Carsley. But over time, after thinking about it and discussing it with some of the boys, I think it makes a lot of sense, man. I can't lie. 18 months. Yeah, they've given him 18 months, so up until the World Cup, which is amazing. He's won at tournament level before. He's proven to be a good knockout coach. And I don't know what else. Like, I saw Gary Neville's comments this morning saying how English coaching is basically in the mud. There, no other big national team would take a foreign manager on. But I don't know. I don't see what other, like, Lee Carsley got given two. So he had, what was it? Was it August? The August international break and this international break to prove he's up to the task, but it's underwhelming. First of all, yeah, I know it's just 4 games, so obviously he's trying to like try new things. He started a false nine thing against Greece. It didn't work out, but the main thing is, in front of the camera with the media, he's just been so bad. He doesn't even seem like he wants it. And then there's the national what's it called? The anthem. He didn't want to sing. Then he was getting pushed back. He just doesn't seem like a good fit for the role. And then another big name that a lot of the English media wanted to take over the job was Eddie Howe. Now, Eddie Howe, I think he's a good manager. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a top manager, but realistically, he's had a good start of Newcastle this season. Newcastle is an exciting project. And England have they got to qualify for the World Cup first of all, and they've got the tournament starts in 18 months, yeah, or just under 18 months. How realistic is it that they're going to get him out of the job right now to manage the England team? I don't see it as very realistic. And also, is he really more proven than Thomas Tuchel, who's last year, I think he was robbed against Madrid. He got knocked out unjustly. And he's also won the tournament with, what's it called? With Chelsea. A big tournament in that being the Champions League. So I don't really see what the complaint is about Thomas Tuchel being appointed. Also, on top of all of that, being in front of the camera and being the English manager comes with a lot of pressure. So someone like Lee Carsley, yeah, he's not seasoned for that. Whereas Thomas Tuchel, he's very well spoken, he's very charismatic. He's Tommy Toots, isn't it? He changed from a little someone I feel like in his early doors would get rattled easily. He was always. I think he still has that temperamental vibe about him. Looking back in his last season, him and Conte and the Bayern and whatever. But I feel like you need that for top managerial roles. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the English job, there's always a lot of pressure. The media are always trying to get out. Like any little drop point is magnified, or so it needs someone that has a bit more wit about them in front of the camera. And also, they say, "Oh yeah, he's a foreign coach. He's a foreign coach," but he's very well spoken. English in the English language, basically. It's not like Fabio Capello. Fabio Capello, they brought him in, and he didn't know how to speak a lick of English properly. Like it was all a bit. No, I'm not trying to. But it's all muttery. I don't know. He couldn't probably communicate properly with the players. But Thomas Tuchel managing even before he came to the Premier League. To be honest, he had very good English, but now he's managed in the league. He knows the culture, he knows the players, he knows a lot of the players, and he knows the league. He knows and another key point is that he knows the constraints that a top Premier League manager is under. So when it comes to, I don't know, for example, calling up Declan Rice, calling up Cole Palmer, he'll be able to understand the worries of other managers in terms of like, oh, we're playing San Marino. Does Declan Rice really need to play in this game? Like, you can give someone else a chance that you want to have a look at. You don't need to always play your top team. So, yeah, man, I feel like 18 months, see what he can do. It's not the end of the world. Like, if he doesn't do well, the players are still young, and it's like English talents. Like, it's like on a conveyor belt at the moment. They're just maybe defensively they're not great, but that's another thing. Like with him, I think England's weakest part on the field is their defense in it. So with him, I think his latter stages of his career, he's gone to a three at the back, whereas in the early doors he was a bit more gun ho. So if you play a three at the back, I can see him playing Trent at right wing back. That will suit Trent perfectly because he's got that cover and he can still play on the right side and play those amazing passes. Play three solid defenders. Hopefully he can try and get Ben White out of retirement or whatever it is that he's doing. Left back's always a problem for England, so I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't play Saka left wing back, but I mean, if that means England's gonna win a tournament, then if they do win and he plays him left wing back, then I guess I'm not the biggest fan of it. To be honest, I actually hate it, but I mean, it's not the worst, in it. And yeah, I feel like he can bring something different. He's when there's a manager like standing across the touchline, he sees Gareth Southgate, just doesn't bring that same aura, you know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man. I think, my opinion, Thomas Tuchel, for the duration that they put him in, top appointment. And yeah, man, in a bit. Hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye. We're having technical difficulties, but yeah, have a good one.